And we are live. Yo, 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 guys. It's your girl, Sophie, aka Sophia, back on Sophia's Football Talk. Yes, is this the third live video for today? Yes, this weekend, your girl has been active. Yesterday was also a lot of videos, and your girl will be back for work. My vacation is over today. I'm going back to work tomorrow, regardless. You ain't come here for all of that. This is going to be like a short little match highlights, recap, reaction of the eventful West Ham versus Man City game. This was Manchester City's, what did I say actually? West Ham versus Man City. Lord, sorry, starting to get tired. Manchester City game where my fellow countryman, my fellow Norwegian citizen, Erling Braut Haaland did have his first Premier League debut, and he did not disappoint. Brother scored two goals. He could have scored a hat trick. He scored basically two goals. Had a really good game, and let's talk about it. So yeah, it was not really. I mean, prior to the two goals, and you can also say possibly after at least the first goal, West Ham had moments where they definitely were in the game. By the way, before we really dive in, I would like you, Claudia Wu says, "What is this?" This is a short little recap of the West Ham versus Manchester City Premier League game. So that's what that is. We're going to be talking about highlights, not for very long. Just a short little recap for those of you who did not watch the game. Maybe you watched the game. We can discuss because it's not just, yes, I'm a Man United supporter, but I love football and I like to give my opinions about football in general, because this is not just a Man United channel. Mostly, obviously, it is, but it is a channel for different content in general, especially when it comes to the Premier League, also Champions League. Man United is in the Europa League, so you will be that. World Cup, Euro Cup, whatnot. So yeah, that's what that is. So before we really get like a true deep dive into this game, I would like to let you guys know. Let me just find my notes here for the game. Yep, yep. I would like to say one more time, like I say in every video, what do I always tell you guys to do? You all need to give this video a big thumbs up, which means give this video a like, as it will push it out there for more people to see it. And also subscribe if you are a new subscriber. We just, I think, currently did reach 455 subscribers. So we're slowly, not that long from getting 500 subscribers, and then a bigger goal would, of course, be getting 1,000 subscribers, and then so on and so on. I do also have my own FPL league here. Here's the code. Here's my TikTok and whatnot. But yeah. So also, let me just double check. Is your girl actually live? Yes, we are. By the way, oh, I can say this at the end. But yeah, let's get into all of this. Okay, I did write down something. So, first half, I feel like that was a decent start. I mean, West Ham was definitely defending well, in my opinion. This was Erling Braut Haaland's debut. Um, Ended up with starting the game and getting substituted off. I think I did write it here somewhere in the 78 minutes. But before that, in the first half, he did score a goal, which was basically a penalty. He basically gave, was the one that the situation that he was in did indeed result into a penalty. And of course, often the guys that do, create the penalty or whatnot are often the ones that get to take the penalty. And he was eager to take that penalty, and he did, very precise and just completely unafraid. I'm just like super proud of living in Norway, born and raised here, and just seeing like a fellow Norwegian citizen doing so well. We don't really have a player of that caliber that has so much hype around him, like a superstar type of vibe. And it is very interesting to see. Yes, we've had, of course, legend as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and so much more, but I'm talking about like, in many ways, social media, of course, helps with making you a lot more desirable, a lot more, the hype around you grows. But the guy is just out of this world. Like, I remember first hearing about him a few years back, several years back. He was in the Holland was playing. I think it might have been under the 70s, like Norwegian national team, but these were like might have been under 70s or under 19. The guy scored 9 goals in one game. It was one game. I just saw like I was watching something else and I just saw Holland, 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 Holland. 9 goals in one game. I thought, damn it, we might have something here, and that's pretty dope. Then moved on to also did well in Norwegian clubs, Molde, and then moving on to Salzburg, and then, of course, Dortmund, ripping it up in the Champions League and whatnot, and then finally getting a big move now to Man City, which is kind of like the next step. Will he be able to get Man City their very first Champions League? I don't know. I still don't feel like Man City will win it this season, but I could be wrong. Regardless, in the Premier League, he already now has 2 goals in one game. That's a very strong start. So, um, and it has the good celebration. Mm, yes, yeah. And the second half, West Ham was more so into the game, and definitely did try to create more chances, pressed a lot more higher up the pitch. But you can say, in the about the 64th minute, the game was kind of done with. Holland came in, scores. His family was in the stands. Might produce, in my opinion, the way he just makes these runs, it's more so about his fellow teammates just actually, you know, finding out, okay, when does he make these runs? When should we make that accurate pass over to him? Because he is very intelligent and he is very fluid in his movement, very quick, may I add. And I do also, watch him for the Norwegian national team. Obviously, Norway is nowhere near the Man City status in terms of, squad depth or whatnot, but we do still have some decent players alongside, of course, the world star that it is, or a top class player that is Erling Braut Haaland. Um, Norway do still, however, have a long way to go when it comes to, getting into tournaments and whatnot. But we have a bright future ahead, especially when we have a player like Erling Braut Haaland. And I'm proud. So he did play very well. We also did have, he ended up getting substituted in the 78th minute. Just to be very clear, he's the man of the match in this game for sure. That's like let's not overdo it. Like let's keep it clear. Definitely man of the match in my humble opinion. And also there were some more players that did have the debut. Julian Alvarez, for instance. He was technically brought in January of last season, but he was. I think he just was basically loaned out, or just still was playing for his former team, and then joined Man City this season right now. So he got his debut. Also, Calvin Phillips from Leeds came in, but yeah, and also, a fun fact, not maybe everybody, I don't think a lot of people might know this, but Holland and Cal Phillips are both born in Leeds. Yes, Holland, his father, Alfie Holland, did used to play for Man City, also used to play for Leeds before moving then to Man City. Um, and I, at least as a Man United supporter, have heard about the story, when allegedly Roy Keane did technically break or have made a very bad tackle to Alfie Holland, Erling Braut Haaland's father, many, many years ago. When that has to definitely be before Erling Braut Haaland was born. Could be wrong, but or maybe after that. But regardless, Yeah, that's kind of like the main gist of this, of the entire game. But I'm definitely very excited to see how Holland will continue to adapt. This is just the first game, but I would like to see how will he do. We did remember the Community Shield. Liverpool did win. Holland did seem very much kind of out of it, a little bit rusty, not really consistent. Had um, definitely a big miss, but I feel like that will kind of fuel him. He's the type of player that's just, he wants to do a lot for his team, but he's also a guy that is fueled by um, his individual performance. In a lot of ways, you can see the way Cristiano Ronaldo is. Yes, a lot of people can say, okay, it might be arrogance or whatever, but just how you're just like you're aiming to, and the same with like Messi, you're aiming to just really um, do well for yourself, of course, as well as the team, but you want to score lots of goals. You want to get lots of assists. You want to just break records, especially as a striker, which Holland is a very, particular number nine. I can see him breaking records for sure. The guy is only what, 22 years old. He'll definitely, I can see him going very far. Will he be winning the Golden Boot this season? I don't necessarily know. You never know. He might actually be just, either Mohamed Salah or Harry Kane, one of the, I was about to say veterans, but you know what I'm saying, like the ones that you would usually suspect or expect to actually win the Golden Boot. But I feel like Holland, in many ways, would is a guy to look out for. So that's kind of, you know, is the overall recap or match highlights of all the goals, the signings debut, and the man in the match. Like I said, short recap of the West Ham versus Man City game. I still do think that Man City will win the league, and they probably would have done that with or without Holland, as they have done that many times. But I mean, Holland could be the one, could the, technically be that last piece of the puzzle to possibly get the Champions League. But that's for a whole nother video, regardless. I hope that you guys like this video. Remember to subscribe if you are indeed new here, and of course, give this video a big thumbs up, as well as joining my fantasy FBL league, the SFT league. We will be doing a recap of that for we will be doing that. We will be doing a recap of that possibly on Tuesday, but tomorrow I've already planned. You'll see that on the videos that are coming up, the streams that are coming up, that I am indeed planning tomorrow to do like a full Premier League game, like match week one recap of all the games that have gone by, especially the top six teams that I've watched, and just to kind of also talk about what I predict for the games for next weekend and whatnot. So if you guys are interested, join me tomorrow to do a full recap of this week's kickoff of all of the Premier League games. You can also join me live. We can have like a proper chat, not just in the live chat, but actually, you'll join me on the stream. We talk about it. And I'll give everybody the opportunity to say what they want to say. So, yes, I will end it at that. And I wish you all a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Your girl is going to be back at work tomorrow. So, the video will be live at 8 p.m. CET time, which is basically more so like Norway time or most of mid Europe, you can say. So that's that. So your girl is logging off, but you will, of course, see the face again tomorrow for sure. So, yep, I'll see you guys. Peace and love.